St. Andrews, a mini metropolis an hour from the city of Edinburgh, all housed within the lovely confines of Scotland and the United Kingdom at large. Small shops line the cobblestone streets of this lovely, picturesque little town defined by the University of St. Andrews and the sport of golf. St. Andrews, like all cities, possesses two fundamental attributes: connectedness and organization. However, these characteristics do not always go hand in hand. Sometimes they contradict each other. You are at a pub. A beautiful girl appears next to you, brought there by a totally different set of circumstances. In a daze, you swing back towards the bar, your beer topples over. Red-faced and sheepish, you sop up the contents of the glass with your shirt, glance over at the girl, staring at you wide-eyed. You jerk back the other way into the largest bloke in the room. You have connected with two people, one mentally and the other physically. Spectacle, for those watching, is the result. Is there even a morsel, an infinitesimally small trace of organization here? No.
How can both connectedness and organisation happen at the same moment? The human brain and cities achieve it, but how? All emergent systems are built out of this kind of feedback, the two-way connections that foster higher level learning, says Stephen Johnson in his book Emergence, The Connected Lives of Ants, Brains, Cities and Software. For example, whereas the human brain receives messages from every part of the body and also sends messages back, the World Wide Web only receives messages but does not send them back. In other words, there is no dialogue between the internet and the surfer, just a one-way consumption of information. Let's back up. Bob wakes up, begins his plight down a one-way street called the internet. To where? He doesn't know. The spectacle, a milieu of colours, entertains him along the way. But to what end? Fast forward to Bob surfing the net again. Let's imagine the alternative to an endless one-way street. A virtual consciousness, a human, perhaps superhuman presence behind the World Wide Web.